Good morning. We are here in our garden patio area in our Two Casa studios, and I'm joined by Carol McLennan, a horticulturalist from the Botanic Gardens. This is interesting. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. I didn't know this, but the ABQ BioPark has its own farm. It's called the Heritage Farm.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's talk about this. This is in the Botanic area, right?
Yes, it is, at the Botanic Garden.
Okay, so what do you all grow? And we have some examples here, right?
Yes. We have a kitchen garden over there where we grow heritage tomatoes and heritage vegetables that someone may pick to use daily in their kitchen back in the time, heritage-wise. And then we also have an acre farm where we grow chilies and pumpkins and all the other larger crops that people want to pick. We also have raspberries, strawberries.
All sorts of different produce. This is interesting because I go to the ABQ BioPark, the Botanic Gardens, and the zoo all the time. And, you know, I don't think I've paid close attention. It's probably because my son rushes me through the garden most of the time. But where exactly is this in the Botanic Garden section?
Well, if you're traveling through the Botanic Garden and you head towards the large greenhouses, the conservatories, it's off behind that to the right. As you're intending to go to the Japanese garden, it would be off to the right.
Okay, off to the right near the greenhouses. So what did you bring in? Can you talk to us a little bit about what we're looking at here?
Yes, on the bottom that we've got some purple peppers that Paula's growing in the kitchen garden, and then in the larger fields we've got some winter squash, and then there's also down there sitting some zucchini squash.
Zucchini squash, that's down below. I think that's what Josh is looking at right now. And Josh, if you pan up, this right here, Carol, you said is what?
Winter squash.
Winter squash. Oh my gosh. So, and this is year round. So this is not just during the spring, summer
Correct.
months.
We have crops and vegetables and fruits and everything all year round, but we do the work in the winter to keep those items going. For instance, we have a huge apple orchard and a heritage tree orchard, fruit orchard that has to be maintained, a grape vineyard that has to be maintained, and of course we have animals there too.
That is awesome, and obviously there's things going on for you to see during the winter, not just during the spring and summer months. Carol, what happens to the produce once it's ready?
Yes, once it's ready, they harvest the produce, and quite a bit of it is used in our restaurant that's over at the Botanic Gardens, the Shark Reef Cafe, and some of it is also fed to the animals at the zoo.
That's great.
Yes, so it does supplement.
Yeah, very beneficial. Thank you, Carol, for coming in, sharing this with us. Again, for more information on the Heritage Farm at the Botanic Gardens, please go to our website, casa.com. Click on the Casa blog. We have a link for you there. This stuff is great. I'm going to have to really slow down the next time I go through the Botanic Gardens. All right, stay right there. We'll be right back.